Hello and welcome to day 71 of 365 days of Facebook Live, coming to you cozy on my couch, watching a movie. And I said, okay, let's do this now because I'm probably going to forget a little bit later. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Jessica Lozano and I am a woman's relationship and feminine embodiment mentor, and I help women have extraordinary love lives with the love of their life and all about sacred union partnership. So today I want to talk to you about a topic that is very important when it comes to you as a woman communicating a really deep, vulnerable desires with a man, or when you are in a place of conflict with him and you really are wanting to have conflict resolution, you are really wanting to have your needs and wants heard by him. And this is a very important process, which is purifying your vessel. And what I mean by that is really getting any sticky, sticky, gunky, shadowy, ego-y, entitled, bratty, princessy energy out of your system. And a lot of that, the reason for that is when you are not in an energetic, clean frequency, for lack of a better word, when you go to have a conversation with your man, they will feel it. They will feel your energetic wobble, or they will feel the misalignment to your pure desire or your pure need and want, and you will not be in this place of openness. You will be in a place of like contraction or a place of armor. And when you are in this place, what you can say the right words, but your energy isn't going to come off right. It's not going to come off right. Hi, Veronica. It's not going to come off right. They're going to feel it. And that frequency that you're letting off is going to lead the conversation in a very wrong place, situation, vibe thing. So recently I had a client who wants to have this very important conversation with her husband. And tensions, she was messaging me. She's like, tensions are high. And, I think I'm going to wait. And I agreed, okay, let's wait. And she didn't wait. She tried to have this conversation and the conversation didn't go the way that she wanted to. And this is a very masculine man as well. So of course that's going to happen because she was not in the right space. Her energy, her frequency was tension. It's not open. It's not, let's have this conversation. It's armored. And when you meet armor with a man, it's masculine meets masculine. It is not going to be pretty. You're not going to feel adored. You're not going to feel cherished. You're not going to feel these types of ways. You're not going to feel heard. You're not going to feel validated. And it's difficult to have a conversation because when he starts to ask you things, when he starts to question you, it's going to feel defensive. You're going to feel like you have to protect yourself. You're going to feel all of these ways that doesn't allow for you maybe to answer his question with a very clear mind, clear state. It's gonna put you in a place of questioning him. It's gonna put you in a place of ready to attack him. It's gonna put you in that place. So and the same thing when you have like a really deep, vulnerable desire, which I also have another client right now who is thinking about having this really big conversation with a man in her life. Really big conversation that requires a lot of vulnerability, requires for her to be very open, which requires her to really clean up all these judgments and in either entitlement or wounds, because what if he says no? What if he says no to her request? If you don't come correct, if you don't come clear and clean, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer if the man says no, versus being in a place of respecting his no, and from a place of, okay, now that he said no, what is my next move in this relationship? What do I do now? Does it mean that you don't feel things? No, it could definitely mean that you feel things, but it's different when you're coming from this really squeaky, clean energy and not attached to the outcome with him. And you can manage your emotions, your feelings if the man says no. So with both of these clients, I'm having them do feminine embodiment practices, really getting into their body, moving their energy around, dancing. Dancing is an alchemical process if you know exactly what you're doing. It is not just something that you do to like hype up your energy. It is deeply alchemical when you are in the process of moving the energy out of your body and expressing it out, which is what I teach inside of Elevated Woman Masterclass. So I'm having both of these women move their bodies with intentionality, with the outcome being penetrated by the truth, with the outcome of, God, show me the way. God, I'm going to move this energy out. I'm going to express, I'm going to cry, I'm going to feel, I'm going to shake, I'm going to unlock these energies in my body, and show me clarity. Show me truth. Show me decisiveness. Show me my unwavering strength. Show me the depth of this vulnerable desire. Show me that I got my own back, that I can hold this. I can hold this big sensation. Show me to let go of, show me of where I'm being attached, and show me the detachment part of this. Show me. Show me. Movement for a woman is deeply medicinal, deeply transformative, and deeply connected to God in all different forms. Especially if you're a woman that really resonates a lot with like movement. If you're someone who's been always very active in your life, if you're someone who feels like there's a lot of zooming energy in your body, like this is, oh my God, this is so good. Every single woman that I have walked through this process, either in person in my ceremonies or in my programs, they've always felt a deep transformation afterwards, a transmutation. One of my clients who I met in one of my cutting cord ceremonies, and she came to the ceremony because there's one of her ex she kept having dreams about him. She kept having dreams about him. And I didn't know this, but she went to the ceremony because that's who she was releasing. I didn't know that she was releasing that at the time. And I walked a few women through this process because of the result that I saw with my previous client. Anyways, she was having dreams with this man every single night, and once I walked her through this process, she stopped having dreams. She stopped having dreams. Now, both of them have released their exes. This one's even more powerful because there were women together with wombs sinking in with wombs, wombs co-creating with each other. So that's my point to that piece specifically, is that you need to clean your vessel so that what you're communicating is pure, it is true, it is non-egoic, and you will have the results that you want, or at least have. And when I say the result that you want, doesn't always mean you're going to get always what you asked for or always get that, but there isn't this high tension afterwards so that you don't suffer after that, and you can respectfully respect his no and respect the outcome, and then figure out what to do from there, from a very clean place, And when you do this process, you become a feelable woman, which means that because you aren't armored, he can feel you. When a man can feel you, it inspires his masculine core. He erects. He gets to sense you. It gets to ignite his masculine protection, provision, and leadership for you, and adoration, and take action based on the information and the level of depth that he can feel from you. This is why you want to come in a clear vessel. If you're not clear, if you're not clean, if you're asking a deep desire of yours from a place of still trying to protect yourself, not really being open, or if you're going to have a conversation that's a sticky conversation and you're armored up and you're like, I need to talk about this, and thinking that you're talking soft, it's your energy speaks everything. So, let me see. Yeah, 11 minutes. Good. I'm doing good with these lives. They're like not crazy long. So, oh my God, my sister's dog's running around. He's probably gonna jump on this couch. You just watch if you, oh my God, he's getting all squeaky. Boo, come. So next time that you're gonna have, well, two things. Next time that you're gonna have a conversation with your partner, with a man, any man, purify your vessel. If you would like a practice when it comes to an alchemical transmutation of your emotions, and you want to, and moving your body and using dance, using expressive movement for that, and Elevated Woman is I'm watching this movie and I'm trying not to watch this movie. Okay. But I also want to make sure that I'm directing you to the right place, because Elevated Woman Masterclass is when you're having conflict in your life, whether it's with the man that you're experiencing conflict with, or in your life you're having conflicting or turmoil or confusion about something. I use this practice all the time in my business whenever I'm feeling like I'm stuck. I've reached this level of that I want to expand into when I get into this contraction, which I remember now, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I think I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. This masterclass is really good. The other one is Liberated Woman in Relationships. That one would be the other program that I have that has an alchemical practice for releasing deep emotions. I think the Elevated Woman would be great if you're having this really deep, vulnerable desire that you're really wanting to come to, because it is really getting into the depths. So yeah, I wonder if I should create maybe a different masterclass, or maybe just sell the practice on its own. Trying to think. I'll have to figure that out, because the entire masterclass, it's a killer, awesome masterclass, but it definitely is, if you are in a different position, maybe it won't fully land. So, but Elevated Woman Masterclass is definitely going to assist you and clearing and alchemizing these channels when you're having deep desires. It really strengthens your inner security and your masculine spine, your inner spine that's required for you to be open and vulnerable. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to go back to my movie, even though I wasn't really enjoying it, but today's transmission is complete. If you're interested in your Elevated Woman Masterclass, message me and I will send you a link. It's $111. All right, loves. Mwah. Bye. See you tomorrow.